Hello and welcome back, everybody. I'm looking at the wrong direction for the camera. We haven't used the new layout here on YouTube yet, so check it out. We've got a new angle here. We are once again simulcasting on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That does mean you can pick your poison which one you watch, and then it will remain on YouTube as an episode. I'm super excited to dive in. I did want to explain that the lights behind me, if you see them react, that is because they are reacting to Twitch followers and subscriptions and stuff like that. And as soon as we have 500 subs on YouTube and I make it into the early partner program, they will react to people joining the channel on YouTube as well. So why don't we dive right in today? I'm here in our very compressed base in the overworld, and I wanted to go to the void and check out. I wanted to see how much cobble we have AFK produced since the last Twitch stream. Holy cow, 31,000. That is more than enough to get a base started. And I was hoping to use, I noticed in the keybinds it mentioned building wands. So I wanted to come here. Ah, perfect. Building wands return. Slightly different than you might remember. Press Y to open their configuration menu. Okay, and we start the quest with a stone wand. Well, I've got those materials on me. Let's go ahead and make one of those. And then really fast, I'm just going to check that we went live on Twitch and we went live on YouTube. So Twitch looks like we're live. YouTube, we're also live, but the bitrate is wrong. Uh-oh. Is that something? Sorry, give me just a second. Let's see if we can fix this. Hopefully everything works right. I'm just going to leave it at that and call it good. Beauties of live streaming, folks. I wonder why it's limiting my bit rate to lower than it's supposed to. Not entirely sure, but here we are. And the build one looks like it's got some neat features. We press Y. We want to place row column. Yeah, there we go. And on X axis. Oh, this is really nice. I like this. I'm going to get some cobble in our inventory. Hello, Gildervine. How are you? Yeah, Jinglestown. It's not on YouTube's end. It is on my internet's end, which I always have problems with my internet, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. So let's put cobblestone in our offhand and try to build a little circle here, expanding our void. You're fine. Hope you're good too. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I do need to adjust. I haven't done a simulcast in a minute. It's been a minute since I've done a simulcast. Gilderine says, is it a Statech private server? At this moment, it is. Oh, How did I do that? I don't know, but I did. At this moment it is. I've been known to end up hosting public servers of the series I am playing. I keep going to look at my webcam there and it's over here now. And currently my public server that I dedicate the most of, so I have a separate server computer that's running multiple Minecraft servers right now. Right now it's running 4. And the public server is All the Mods 9. And that one's still ongoing. We are going to have a winter event here soon. I don't think it's going to end in the near future. So I'm going to have to debate if I want to dedicate the resources to hosting 2 public servers at the same time. I'm not sure. But okay, let's keep expanding here. I am curious with this new build tool. So it's set to column. Can I do... Oh gosh. I keep holding Y. Are you aware of the building wand issues like with claims? No, I am not aware. What is the problem? Tell me all about it. I'm pretty new to Statech and Fabric, so you tell me all about it. So I want to do an area. And like if I target here, so it only goes to there. I press Y. Nope. Use target. Nope. So that doesn't quite do what I want it to. I think we'll just keep doing what we're doing here. Yeah, if there's a problem, I should be aware. It does not respect protection, just sends a kind of destroy block message to the server, so anyone with a building wand can wipe FTP claims and anything else. Ooh, that's not good. Well then, if that's a legitimate case right now, then I probably will not make a public server of Statech until that is fixed. Good morning, Wrangling. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Joe says, have you fell off yet? No, I have not yet. And hello, Spike. How you guys doing? But let's try to get enough room to move everything from the overworld here into the void. Issue's been posted, but the mod has not been updated in months. I'm curious. I am not as familiar with Fabric configuration files, but I do wonder if the packets from building wands can just be disabled in the configuration for the chunks of like allow different player or whatever. Gabe says that sounds like a mod team admin nightmare for real. That sounds horrible. All right, let's move just a couple things at a time. Let's take our drawers that we haven't really used yet. And then we've got our schematic table and our furnace. I had just enough room, it looks like. Let's come over here and I'll put the drawers over here for the time being, because we're going to set up quite a few contraptions today. And I'm not 100% sure where I want things. I'm going to put my furnace here. The schematic table will just come over here because we're not really using it. I'm going to put away the cobble I have. And let's bring all of our create stuff. So let's get our mixer, our basin, our blaze burner, our hammer, stress meter, all of our cogs. Get them all. Wrangling says, why are you building in the void world versus the overworld? So it's up to you when playing this mod pack, whichever you choose. This mod is going to be heavily modern industrialization, which is like a slightly better, easier version of Tech. This pack is all about factory builds. A giant, however you want to say it, a giant group of machines and factories, and I would rather build it in the void for cleanliness sake and routing and pipes and all that good stuff. Jojo says, when you fall in this void dimension, you just TP to the top of the world. Oh, that's nice. Gabe says, I'm scared to try to pick my void portal back up. Do you know if it drops when broken? Gabe, are you playing single player when you've been invited to play on this server? Are you serious? Yeah, I assume you pick it back up, Gabe, because if you look at the void portal, always bright, no mobs, no phantoms, void is convenient. Yeah, it's really convenient. If we go back to the void portal, once I remember where it was it all the way back in the welcome? Here it is. It does state you get placed in the void at the same coordinates of the portal, and it mentions best to move your portal if it's overlapping with someone's, so I assume you get it back. I assume you get it back. You didn't know you've been invited? Yeah. I asked in one of the streams who'd be interested. But remember, my supporters, which you are, Gabe, you guys are invited to play on any of my private servers as well as my public. All right. So we brought in the create items. I'm going to put them in a chest over here, because we're going to need to bring water over to power our water wheels before we can do anything with that. Now, the next thing I want to do, so for those who don't know, we have the mod that lets you pick up any block, entity, or tile entity. If I, what is it called? What is it called? Nope, not dank storage. What is it called, guys? What is the mod called? Carry on, I think. Oh yeah, Gildervine just said carry on. Yeah, so we can, to move these chests, pick up the chests. And since we can't right click the portal, what I'll do is come in here, and I'm going to move my home to here. And theoretically, I'll be able to pick up the chest, /home, and put the chest down. Let's put it right here. Perfect. All right, what else should we... I don't know what the cooldown on home is. Oh, there's not really bad cooldown. We're good. We are set. It was this one. Okay. But I have an idea in my mind for what I want our base to look like in the void. I actually have a extensive history of skyblock, and I love skyblock bases, so I'm really stoked. Sereni says, oh, you stream to YouTube and Twitch. I do, Sereni. So when I am simulcasting like this, where we are currently live on Twitch and YouTube, it is for main episodes where we are doing major quest progression. And then when I'm just streaming on Twitch and it later gets uploaded to YouTube is when I'm doing like the grind sessions of we got to go mining for 3 hours or something. Okay. I think we've got one more chest to move. Let's grab that and head into the void. And I'm going to put it down right here. Okay, perfect. I don't think there's too much more to move. We've got the project table. Might be the end of my pickaxe. Yep. Okay, I couldn't hold everything because we were putting create items in this table and I totally forgot. So let's put these create items away. Not that, just create. And then let's go back, pick up the rest of the items off the ground, and we should be good. Yeah. Whether or not we'll ever have a public static, I don't know. But people who support me by either subscribing on Twitch or eventually subscribing on YouTube are welcome to play on my private servers. Sereni says, are you going to do the passive everything approach later on? I don't know the details of what that approach entails with Statech, but that is generally how I play modded Minecraft. I want passive everything. Are you planning on getting Tom storage? Yeah, that is actually what we're going to work on today, since in the last episode, we got all the resources needed to make the controller equivalent. And I'm all about storage systems. So once we finish moving everything to the new base and getting the water wheels set up, we'll probably make some Tom storage, get a whole storage network set up, and then progress the Steam Age, I think is what we're going to do. It's going to be, going to try to do a longer stream than I usually do today. And then we've got a special stream tonight where it's going to be co-streamed with members of the Ascended Crafters. I know Mr. Toucanet's going to be there. I don't know if Relatable Gaming or any of them are going to be there. But we're going to be doing a co-stream of starting my All the Mods 9 spin-off series of trying to speedrun the All the Mods Star, and I think that's going to be fun. Yo, 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 there's Mr. Toucanet. Speak of the devil. What are the odds? Okay. Most everything's moved. Now, the thing I'm realizing is we want to put infinite water, if we can, out there. I believe that mechanic hasn't been changed. Uh-oh. Did I have room for that second bucket? I did. Okay. So, how are you, my guy? I'm doing good. Today's a good day. I feel... so I won't get too into it. I know some of you kind of follow my medical issues and stuff. I yesterday started a brand new medication in place of one I had too many problems with. And oh my God, I feel amazing today. I actually feel like I have energy. I feel like I can focus. So I'm excited. I'm getting great vibes from you. I feel the energy. Yeah, I truly, I feel good. I feel good. Okay, project table down. We're going to put that by the schematic table. And I'm going to put our schematic cannon down, even though we're not really using it. The thing I want to set up now is the create. So we've got 2 water wheels here. I think we had 1 more we got from a quest reward. And then there is a large water wheel. So what I'm thinking is to combine the benefits of our large water wheel with a regular water wheel. We're going to make a structure to kind of combine all of these forces. Let's start with getting the basic water wheels down, and I want them over here, leaving a gap on the side because our create machines are going to go here. So let's place the water wheels and then build around them. And we'll just have the water run to here. How are you liking Statech? Okay, I gotta be honest, Mr. Tukanit, as my first fabric mod pack. Hey, there we go, and the lights reacting. Wrangling gave out a community sub. Thanks so much for gifting a sub, Wrangling. It went to Delta Cygni. Now, I know Delta can't, because of 2-factor authentication on the channel, which I am this close to turning it off. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people can't chat on my Twitch, and I know Delta's one of them. So I am sure Delta is very appreciative of the gift sub, Wrangling. So thank you so much. Mr. Tukanit says you're making me want to play Minecraft. Mr. Tukanit, join my server. Get on here. Look, I'm going to preemptively whitelist you. Whitelist add Mr. Tukanit. Now you don't have an excuse. For after stream, the Discord link is invalid. Ah, that's right. We were fixing that earlier today. Tell you what, I'm just going to fix it really fast right now, Bizel, because I want that when I'm live and people want to join the Discord, that they can do that. I can do it really fast. I just need to make my Spire after never copy, and then I can easily come to my live control room, edit the stream, and fix the Discord link, and we are good. That should be fixed. Mr. Jugan says I would, but I got to go do stuff, sadly. Well, hey, you know what? If while you're on your Minecraft break, if you get the itch for Statech, you should play on my server so that we can do stuff together rather than a single player world. It's up to you, obviously, but I'd love to have you on my private server. I don't even know what Fabric is. Yeah, it's the different mod loaders. So it used to just be Forge and Fabric, and now there's also NeoForge, and there's a whole story behind that, drama behind that. But yeah, that's a mess. Okay. Cerny says, "Oh, you're playing on your server right now?" Yeah, this is my private Statech server. So I have a server machine that's a total beast that I host multiple servers on. And right now it's hosting the TAC All the Mods 9, my public All the Mods 9 server, my private Volcano Block server, and my private Statech server. Okay, so we've got the base water wheels. So here's the thing. The big water wheel spins slower than these guys. So what I'm hoping... Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, I almost got kicked off. That was scary. So you're hosting on your own local server or some hosting service. I host my servers locally. I route through a domain and everything. I have DDoS protection. So I don't care even if my IP leaks. But I do use a domain, mc.fallenpumpkin.tech. and I host them all because I cannot believe the prices of server hosting for such little resources. So I prefer to host them here at my house. I'd like to know the motivation behind choosing a certain mod loader. Oh man. If I was making a pack, wrangling, I'd have this to consider. Fabric runs better, but has less mods. If I want to be able to include as many mods as possible that people love, like I was making an all the mods pack, I would choose Forge. Or once the split happens, which I think starts with 1.20.2, I would choose Neo Forge. Yeah, it's nice for people that have no idea how to set stuff. That's true. That's true, Sreni. Yeah, and it's the fact that I have an entire other machine to run those servers, you know? So here's what I want to check. I put this water wheel and we build up to it. I know it's not the cleanest. And we get some water going here. Is it a PC or a server? It's technically a PC. It's not a server in the sense of it's not a server blade or anything like that. It's technically a PC that I've configured to run as a server. It's not running like Windows Server or anything like that. I just call it a server because that is what I use it for. But it is technically a PC. Old PC became a server? Yeah, so I was turning my prior computer into a gaming machine for my wife and came to the realization that my wife doesn't use it too often. And when she does, she hardly is using the CPU. She's only using the GPU. And so we talked for a bit and came to the conclusion of using that as a server. That's what we do. So if we look, I want to know the speed. I want to know if I need to convert the speed. So give me a second here. Let's take our stressometer and convert it back to speed. Don't think I've seen her on the server. She doesn't play Minecraft. She is not a fan of Minecraft as much as I play Minecraft. All right, we got 4 RPM versus 8, so this is perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Because we can do a single step up in speed. Any tips on convincing my wife to let me change our nursery into a server room? Not that I have, but let me tell you, if you find those tips, let me know them, because I need to convince my wife to let me actually run a server rack with blades in them. And I want to host a whole bunch of stuff, and I want to build an incredible NAS and a 4K Plex streaming service. Oh man, that one's going to be rough, but I think I can do it. Wrangling says I've been trying to convince my wife too. Oh man. Okay. This could be done easier if I move it over one and one this way. So tell you what, we're gonna get some more building blocks. I start setting up my server soon, but I have zero clue what I'm doing. Well, I'll tell you what, learning how to do it is half the fun, in my opinion. Granted, I'm a complete IT nerd, and I'm currently going to school for IT. And I've done IT my entire life. I shadowed my dad as a kid. He's a data network system administrator for a medical company. And I would go with him to work every time he had to do backups on Sundays. And he got me my first computers by when his work would go to throw them out, they'd offer the employees to take which ones they wanted. And so since I was a very, very young age, I have always had access to computers. And I've been doing them my whole life. So that probably plays a part in why I love it so much. We got an ad break coming in 20 seconds, folks, on Twitch. Just so you guys are aware. I'm gonna adjust things here. I'm gonna adjust. So I'm gonna turn off the water everywhere. Let me make that infinite source. I'm going to do it with stairs. And we'll just put it here. Oh, I don't know why I picked up water. I'm about to do it here. I'm going to take this water out for the time being so I can see better what I'm doing. And I'm going to put a big... Oh dear. There we go. A big cogwheel on this water wheel. And gosh, all my windows are like just slightly not aligned in the like best way, but I can fix that. I can fix that. Okay. But what I'm saying here is we have a 4 RPM and an 8 RPM. Well, I can 1 to 2 speed up the output of the large cogwheel by taking a larger cog into a smaller cog. I want it to go right here. And this should allow me to combine the stress units of the different sized water wheels. We do need to add the lip for the water. Or wait, does it? Okay, up here's where it's going to flow. Okay. Let's build this up really fast, as well as add a spot for the water. I know this is sloppy building. It's because I'm doing chatting. My first computer for 286, and it cost 3,000. Holy cow. Yeah, I was working on workstations. That's what I was using. My first gaming PC I got scammed on by PC laptops. But my dad, bless his heart, got me that computer. And I slowly paid him back for it. All right. So currently, with just the main big water wheel running, that already brings us up to, let's find out here. I know you're not supposed to, you don't have to use much create in Statech, but I have a plan. So we have 512 SU, and then if I add water to these wheels, we get 1280 SU. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay. So that setup is done. Serenity says, that's why I'm watching hear now Twitch ads are annoying and I haven't seen a single one that I was interested in. Yeah, I can't stand Twitch ads. But the thing is I have to run ads every 30 minutes to turn off pre-roll ads on my Twitch channel for about 25 minutes. Otherwise, if people click on my Twitch link and try to watch me, they get pre-roll ads. That's why the ads run during stream, is to turn off those pre-roll ads. In my opinion, pre-rolls are way worse, right? Okay. So now that that's done, I want to check some... Yeah, I know how it works, but most of them are also annoyingly loud. Oh, okay, Sereni. I didn't mean to insinuate that you didn't know. Sorry about that. I'm so used to... I just explain everything I do. That's why I'm a content creator. But we're going to come into create. And what I'm interested in is the millstone. So it is just a casing, cogwheel, and stone, which is good. I don't think we have any more casings. We need to get some. But I want to get a few things set up. And what we'll do is we'll go in between setting up passive gen resources and Steam Age is what we're going to do. So I'm going to take some andesite alloy and clean up my inventory here. Let's get a couple other of these things placed that are supposed to be placed. And the forge hammer I want out. Then I'll just put away all of these things. There's a good chance I'm not checking out a stream when Twitch starts playing me multiple ads before. Yep, it's very true. It's very true. That's why I have to make the decision to suffer through having the ad break while I'm live so that there's a higher chance we don't miss out on anybody coming in to watch. Let's get our mixer and press back set up really fast, and then we'll go get more andesite alloy, I think is what we'll do. So I'm going to grab that gearbox, some shafts, get a bunch of tools here. This isn't going to be the most clean or fast setup. But you know what? Why don't we speed up? We've got the stress units. I want to speed us up at least once. Okay, and then we'll put a forge hammer right here. And once I have a depot, we'll put a depot here. But until then, there is a block. Then I'll put our vertical gearbox and a cog on top to a mixer and go blaze burner basin. Okay, there we go. So now that those are done, we're currently only using 15% of our stress units. So I can clearly see why you're doing it, but I'm very happy you also stream to YouTube. Yep. That way you can kind of skip out on those annoying ads. I mean, until I'm almost at 500 subs, which is the new... They've now split YouTube partnership into 2 levels. There's still to become fully monetized on YouTube. You need 1,000 subs and then 4,000 watch hours and all that. But as a streamer, watch hours, I have 1 million. But they've added a 500 sub tier, which allows you to, it really helps streamers. It allows you to have channel memberships. It allows donations on YouTube, all that kind of stuff. And I'm curious if ads will start playing on my channel at the 500 sub mark and I don't get paid for it, or it won't be till the 1,000 sub mark and I get paid for it. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I've got an axe. I've got some alloy. Let's go cut down some trees. And a tree farm's also something we want to set up today, but I think what we'll do is just get the grind mill up and running and then do some steam age progression. So I'm just going to get a couple casings and then cut down the tree. I should have made a lumbering axe. What was the recipe for the lumbering axe? Plate, block. Okay, I don't have that much iron yet, but what we're creating, what we're working on making right now is a passive iron farm using create, so that we'll be farming iron AFK. So that's perfect that we're building that. Got some saplings too. We got the casings. Let's head back. Ooh, what is this? Is this coal? Yeah, we already know there's coal here, but that's fine. I know who don't say this. Every once in a while, you should remind people to like and share. Yeah, I try. Sometimes I remember at the end of my streams to say, like, if you enjoyed watching, consider leaving a like on the video. And if you're interested in my future content, maybe toss a subscribe. But I feel like it can get overwhelming and annoying to say it too much, too often. So eventually I'll learn where to plug it. I technically have, this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. I think you'll only see that on the YouTube channel, but I have a little like, subscribe pop-up. Okay, back to the void. Ah! I'm excited my lights worked when Wrangling gifted a sub. That DIY project turned out really well. But let's make a grindstone, and I believe I had stone somewhere. There it is. Let's make a millstone here. And this line, we're going to need the millstone, and we're going to need an encased fan. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to open my AE2 terminal. I've been playing too much Mod 9. We need an encased fan, which is andesite casing, shaft, and propeller blade. Propeller blade is 4 iron plate andesite alloy. Now, iron plate, I believe we just have 1. Yep, Find Me says we just have 1. So let's make 3 more of these. Gabe, are you still here? Gazardus? Don't worry, again, it's whitelisted, and I have DDoS protection. Fine checking out here. 6.4, it's on the 6.4 port. That was the local address anyway. That wasn't even my public address. We're doubly safe. I totally forgot to tell Gabe that it's mc.fallenpumpkin.tech 25564. Hopefully, I may just have to message him. Okay, so we got the andesite alloy. Let's make the propeller. And then the fan. Now, I got to move items around. How do I want to do this? Let me move my parrot. And I believe the millstone. Can receive direct input from hoppers. Am I wrong? Does it have to be in the top? Okay, that works. Then, yeah, you don't need a depot. Depots just make it easier, and so that the items aren't entities in the world. But yeah, it just needs to be a solid block. It can be dirt, it can be anything. I just haven't made a depot yet. So we'll start here, and then I need a funnel. I've got a brass funnel. I need a track. Oh, you know what? I need a few things. Let me think here. Let me make a normal funnel, an andesite funnel. Does require dried kelp, which I don't have. Let's go get some kelp. I believe there's some in the little ocean outside our house. Oh, I thought there was. Okay, there's no kelp here. There's drowned though. I believe this. Ooh, you know what? We should head inland and over to this area. So let's head back. It is turning night, so we got to be safe. Got to be extra careful. Don't want to repeat getting 2 deaths back to back like we did last stream. Let's cross back towards spawn. And I believe there will be kelp. That was classic. That was a mess. As someone who prides himself in being undying in mod packs, to have 2 back-to-back deaths, stupid deaths. I was being stupid. Oh, that was embarrassing. But it is what it is. Let's get some kelp. We're gonna probably want passive kelp too. Let's just get enough to make some tracks. Okay, I think that's good enough. And I'll cook up some of this. Let's do 16 of it. Put the rest away for now. And what we'll do is come to here. Is that going to work how I want it to work? Yeah, okay, we'll be good. And then I'm going to have a drawer. Let's try to be careful picking this up. I'm going to have a drawer right here. My funnel will be a pickup funnel. And it needs to be filtered to flint and iron nugget. So because I need to do 2 filters, I need a list filter, which is iron nugget wool. I have enough string for one piece of wool. And then I think I have spare iron. I don't think I have, yeah, I don't have iron nuggets. So let's quickly make this. I just want to get these passive resources up and going. But in this filter, this is an allow list of flint and iron nugget. We're going to filter that. Take some of our dried kelp and make a belt. Place it like so. I'm going to put our encased fan probably... Yeah, I didn't really think about my layout very well making this, did I? We'll do the fan right here. No, that makes it really hard to power. Guys, I think I'm going to move my mechanical press. I was not very smart with my placing of items. I'm going to put the fan here. With the water flowing to there. Oh, I double clicked. Like so. And let's get this. Oh, I could just put a gearbox. It might be too slow. It might be too slow though. I'm gonna eat water for a second here. To bring all of this back online. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some more cogs. That gives us 3. I do need 4. For a gearbox. And our gearbox will go right here and be set to vertical. And then I will just, I was going to cog, so I do need a little more andesite shaft. And we'll go cogwheel. Okay, so currently that puts it in the pull. I want it in the push. And the easiest way I can change the direction here I'll have to do it this way. I'm gonna have to one more gearbox it, I believe. Just turn it vertical beforehand. Right? Does that give me... No, so that doesn't change it. Oh, because that we already had that gearbox. Duh. That was the gearbox we were doing before. So I'll go gearbox. Gearbox. So see how it's now twisting outwards? And then go shaft, cog. And I kind of trapped myself. Okay, so now we are officially washing, which is what we want. All that's left is to turn this and put a funnel, which I've already forgotten the funnel recipe. Funnel out of here, filtered to gravel. Do I have a piece of gravel? So tell you what, I'll wait to put this down. Or wait, I don't think we can filter. Or no, it should only take output. It should only take output, right? Oops. So we'll put a funnel. And we need to power the tracks and this. So, hey. Brian Mortensen coming in with their 3rd month of subscribing. Thank you so much, Brian. I sincerely appreciate it. It's people like you that keep me going. Thank you so much. So we got to power the track. And I think what we'll do, in order to power it, I think we're going to do it through more gearboxes. Honestly. Now that I'm thinking about it more, I don't want to though. Let me think, folks. Let me think for a minute. Let me decide how I want to do this. In the meantime, let's just get... Oh, you see, the double gearbox would work perfect here. Okay. We are going to go the gearbox method. That does mean I need more andesite alloy. Which means we... Well, not andesite alloy. I need more stripped logs. So let's come out here. And here's a good tree. Let's just strip it all the way up. Just so that we don't have to come back for a bit to do this. Should be able to just wrench these, yeah. Okay. Back to the void. I hope you're having a good time, Brian. Hope you're making good progress to your All Mod Star. I know you were working on that. But let's make some more gearboxes. And I'm going to put one here. I'm going to turn this vertical. And put a cogwheel there. Then the fun part, let me actually get rid of this water while we are working. What I'm going to do, I need one more gearbox and we'll be good. And we're going to see if this will spin the right way because that will determine perfect. Okay, so right now it's pulling out gravel. And we filtered for the wash station. So let's put some cobble and put our water back to wash gravel. And hopefully we'll see flint and iron nuggets. Yeah, I'm needing a lot of nether stars. Yeah, the nether stars for the All the Mod Star is an insane amount. Do you want some nether stars from me, Brian? I can lend you whatever I've got since I'm taking a break from the series. I can lend you whatever nether stars I have because they're just passively being produced at my base. But now that this is going, we will slowly accumulate iron for free. And I'm going to upgrade the drawer to make sure it can hold. Oh, it only goes over one. Okay, well, we'll put it over the flint for now. And then we'll make... We look at drawer upgrade 1. We need upgrade frame and a barrel. Let's go with that. Let's go with that for now. Let's try to do this. I'm going to grab some sticks. We got the cobble. I'm going to grab all the planks we have and try to do this. Let's make a barrel. And then we need 2 upgrade frames. So we've got 1, and then we need more sticks. And 2. And that should give us drawer upgrade tier 1. Beautiful. Okay, and I've got these chunk loaded. And we still have access to our mixer. And I'm going to move the mechanical press. We could come over here, but then it's going to be right there on the ground. That's fine. So mixer and press. Okay, that sums up the little bit of create work I wanted to do. For now, let me get all of these cleaned up. Let's see the next steps in the Steam Age. All right. So we did turn in a bunch of stuff. Let's see if we get rewards. We got an adjustable chain gear shift. Nice. We got 3 of them. Potato cannon and another mechanical press. Awesome. Well, we can use the mechanical press to set up a compactor too. So that's good. But Steam Age, the very first thing we need to make is, so there's copper barrels, copper chests, soul copper blend, which we got for quest rewards, catwalk, elevators, measuring tape, take to the skies, nature's compass, bronze tank, bronze barrel. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. The Statech looks nice. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. I'm liking Statech Industries. Actually seems really good. Okay. Fire clay dust can be made by mixing 2 clay balls and 2 brick dusts in a create mechanical mixer. You get brick dust by smashing bricks in the forge hammer. Similar to bronze, mixing these dusts in a create mechanical mixer has a worse output ratio than when you unlock the bronze mixer. You're going to need 12 fire clay dust for your first boiler, but it may be wise to make extra. Okay, so we're going to get a bunch of clay. That sounds like what we need to do right now. So we'll take our last iron ingot, we'll make a shovel, and since there's no vein mine, this will take a little longer than things have in the past. Ow! Okay. let's come out here. Because I remember the clay vein that was right where we got our kelp. Let's try to do that. But we're going to use create to automate a tree farm, to automate some crops. I think it's going to be good. Probably best to go for like 1,000 clay balls. Well, I have an idea to passively generate clay. If you don't know, once you get the grinding wheels or crushing wheels from create, not only can you automate the cobble to gravel, from gravel to sand, when you do that, when you do the wheels, when you do gravel through crushing wheels, you get a chance at clay ball. You said I need to make a ton of fire bricks for blast furnace. Okay. But yeah, so I need to make mechanical crafters, which is going to require brass, which I believe I have to make. Oh, I can do my copper zinc. Ooh, I could get the crushing wheels ASAP to be passively producing clay in my base. So that every time I log on, I'll have like thousands of clay. It's going to work fantastic. We just got to get that set up. It's funny, the pack says to skim past create, but I know a lot of create, so I want to utilize it. This aluminum. Redstone, okay. So I'm just gonna try to do the quest really fast. Let me just get a little bit more clay if I can. It is turning night, so this is really unsafe. Was that diamond or lapis? Lapis. You know what? We'll take the lapis. I'll leave the other ones as markers so I remember where they are. I think we'll just take this clay. So I'm not... Ooh, wild flax. Perfect. There's our string for us, folks. Not getting lucky with the clay. Let's head home. But just so you know, you are going to need a lot of clay throughout the Steam Age. Okay. Ringling says, make a create chunk destroyer. I could. I've done it in lots of series before. But if we take a look at fire clay dust. Oh, that doesn't work like it does in JEI. It's 2 to 2 to 4, and a brick dust in the is 1 to 1. So let's do 32 of our clay. Bye for now, says Spike. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Spike. I appreciate it. Have a good one. I also need to mod you on YouTube. I'm gonna do that really fast. I need to mod you. All right, there you go. Okay. Back to it, folks. I want to cook up 32. I have a little bit of clay or coal, so we're good there. I need to eat 1 piece of kelp for heart reasons. We could, so I already got a lot of free create items, but I did not get some of the ones I need. I'm going to make some... I'm going to take copper, our forge hammer, and put the copper in, put my hammer, get some dust. And I think we have more furnaces. I need 8 coal, and I should have coal blocks. Yep. I'm going to smelt some copper, and I'm going to make some of the other materials we need, because I should have the zinc. Now, here's a question. Let's see if these recipes are modified. Okay, they're not. So for the brass, it has to be ingots. It says ingots. So I think I got to do zinc alloy. Yeah, I know. The quest book warned me so. I am just doing this to automate passive resources to help me get through the stages while I'm live, since I don't really play when I'm not live. But Captain, I'm hoping... So like the clay ball, let's see, is there a modern industrialization passive clay ball recipe? It's nice for clay early on. Yeah, that's the plan. Yep, I'm gonna have 2 sets of crushing wheels that are gonna be turning cobble to gravel and then gravel to sand. So I'll be getting sand and clay automated, which is the game plan. Right now, we just got the automated iron up and running, and we're just waiting here for brick. Oh, it's tiny dust. Oh, I did not realize it gave tiny. That's not as good as I was hoping. We may have to change how we do that. Ringling. Oh, okay. You do sand to clay via macerators and mixers later because it's a lot faster. Okay. Good to know. Thank you so much, Captain. I appreciate that. Let's just get this quest turned in by... I'm hoping it can mix within 1 plank duration. Let's find out. So I'm going to put in brick dust clay ball. And that apparently was not the right mixing recipe. Clay dust. Oh my gosh. What I get for not reading, folks. Should have read it closer. And there goes our first hammer. So I'm going to put in some clay dust, brick dust. And we need to make our tree farm ASAP to feed us cobble. Or logs to turn to charcoal is what I was trying to say. I think I will just use 1 piece of coal for now. And, ooh, what does the hammer cost? Diamond hammer is diamond large plate, but the iron hammer is iron large plate. So we got to do a lot of iron hammering. So until then, I can't make more tiny brick dust. That's all right. We just needed this for the quest. It is still not mixing. Not enough speed. Not enough speed. Okay. Let's adjust. One more level of speed should be enough. So what I'll do is actually grab from here and bring it over. And there we go. There is our first fire clay dust. We need 12, but that requires the hammer. In the meantime, I'm going to cook up my zinc. And mix copper and zinc for our bronze. In fact, maybe I can hurry and get some going here while our blaze burner is still burning. Uh-oh, did I just void it by throwing in another zinc ingot? What? Oh, the blaze burner ran out. Never mind. Let's load this up. With a bit of zinc before we do the coal. And so, since I'm gonna need a bunch of iron, it might benefit me to go and mine some, because I can't duplicate right now. So it may even be best to wait for our water. My current stress, I can't see, but if we come over here, we've got a bit of stress unit available. We could try to speed up the fan. But I think we'll be okay for now, because this is gonna sit AFK for like a whole day, while loaded. So I'm not too concerned. Should be enough. Oh yeah, give me the brass. We are going to need to get some more resources for sure. I wanted to read, so we read about our scythe, but how do we make a rune? Oh, you stumble across them. Okay, should we do a tiny bit? Oh, I'm not 100% sure. I do want to read some of these. So we do have gliders. Which is good. We have soul copper. So reading this, the quest rewards are very generous with distributing experience, and you might want to store that. The first step in storing them is mixing together some soul copper blend. The rest of the quest line for the rest of XP storage is not required for progression, but may prove useful. You can also wait until you have your first bronze mixer. Okay, well, we got that dust as a quest reward. So we can turn this in, see what we get. Got a cogwheel and a whoopee cushion. I don't think I'm going to put the whoopee cushion on. I'm going to put the cogwheel away. And Regling says you might want to set up a fan with lava for easy smelting. Yeah, I will. We'll get there eventually. It's just taking some time. But I'm going to take out that, put back in copper zinc. Got our brass, which was needed in create. And We need to make brass casing. We got the mechanical bearing from that quest reward, which is perfect because the mechanical bearing is what we needed for the tree farm. I do want to build the tree farm kind of extended out on the other side of the create setup. Because I'm really lacking wood. We need the tree farm ASAP. But I think what we're going to do is... Ooh, we got portable fluid interfaces, which is nice. Mechanical bearing. We're going to be all set for a tree farm. And making our wheels, crushing wheels, to automate clay to make Steam Age easier for us. We've started our base here in the void. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this live stream. If you enjoyed watching and you're on YouTube, consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing to the channel if you're interested in the future content. Here on Twitch, I appreciate the follows, I appreciate the subs, and have a wonderful, wonderful day or night, wherever you may be in the world, and I'll catch y'all in the next stream. Don't forget that tonight is the launch of the spin-off All the Mods 9 series with the TAC members coming in as kind of a talk show. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.